Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, this particular video is to demonstrate our ITSS project, which is basically on the Intelligent Document Processing System. So, what you are seeing in the screen is the GitHub for the illustration purposes. First, let me go through what we are going to expect, then I will show you the demo. So, in this ITSS project, we are taking a PDF document, and then in the PDF document, we have various information inside components. For example, we have a main image and it has subcomponents, what A, B, and etc. is refers to. We are trying to capture this information and trying to give a overview or summarized version to our mechanics. So in this part of project, we are having two modules, one for AI engineer and another one for AI mechanical engineer. So for both of these modules, we have a handbook. For example, if you click in the handbook, you will see what are the libraries to install that is required, how to uh, how to download from GitHub, how to run the Flask, how to start up the Flask basically. And again, going down to the document processing, which is basically a guide what to expect there. And then again for model training, what to expect here. Okay, so these are the some of the images of the output. For example, what are the what AI engineer will be able to input, and then what a sort of output does he expects. I'll go in detail when I'm going through the actual demo. And same goes to mechanical engineer. We have a guide for him to follow and followed by user guide. So it has both technical and functional guide here. Okay. So let us look into let us go into our demo. So in this demo, I'm going to focus on two pages of a manual uh, of this manual Nissan EV battery. So in this case, you see this, we have a header and then we have headings here and followed by we have images, we have legends here. And in the next page, we will have legend and followed by what legend it is. For example, service plug, which is basically, this is the service plug, right? And then followed by, we have text, we have also have some footers that is not relevant to us. So in this particular project, we will remove all those unnecessary ones. We'll capture only the necessary ones in this case. Okay. Okay. So for example, I'm going to the demo now with as being said. Okay. So I have already have my GitHub here. So I'm just going to start up the application. So when you click run, you will get this particular web URL. You copy this and then you put it here. So this is basically a replica of what you see in my GitHub. Okay, this is for other PowerPoint presentations without installing it. So let me close the Chrome. So this is the actual demo we are talking about. Okay, so I'm going to go to document processing. And again, I'm going to type EVB, Nissan, and which year it is this document is being prepared. I'm going to click checkbox because I'm going to focus only on 2 pages rather than 270 plus pages. I'm going to choose a document and then upload file. When I click the upload file, what happens is you will see in my background command prompt, all the algorithms are running. So it takes quite some time to uh, build this knowledge database. While this is running, I will also show you how the how the folder structure looks like. So while this is creating, if you go to static, if you go to knowledge DB, you will see this EVB Nissan 2013, and it is created now as at 4:12 a.m. And inside we have image, we have database, processing, and upload folder. So in this particular case, we will focus only on these two: confirmed KDB and then followed by image folder. So KDB, it includes all the files that we will be using. The mechanical engineer or AI engineer will be using all the files related to them will be in this two folders, confirm DB and image folder. And on the left hand side, again, you can see all those OCR results. So basically all the main image processing and the text image mapping, hierarchy building, all is happening in the background right now. So that's why it is taking a while. And you can also see some segment dictionary here. What what it means is that for this particular legend, what is the image that what are the images that uh, he needs to refer to. For example, for the legend one, there are two images, right? I'll tell you why why it is having two images here for legend one. There can be some errors or some things that will not be able to handle from the system perspective, that the AI engineer will have to sort it out. So I believe you see here. So for example, we have a database which comprises of the hierarchy, which is basically the hierarchy, the main image, and followed by the components, and followed by the images that is associated with this components, and then followed by the main component, which is basically the list of main components that is available, and then followed by the subcomponents, which is the list of subcomponents available or that is extracted. Okay. And if you go to the image folder, we have all the legends and all the main images that we extracted. And then in the segmentation image, we can see that all those images that is segmented is all in this folder. And then the knowledge graph is basically, I'll show you this because this is very detailed. So this is basically the hierarchy. This is the main image, and this is the components, and this is the images associated with the components. Okay. With that being said, we see that the whole process is completed, and let us go to the model training section for the AI engineer. And you will see a successful message here when the whole process completes. And when the AI engineer goes into it, first of all, he needs to choose the product, uh, uh, manufacturer, and so on. When he click fetch components, then all the major components and all the major subcomponents will be retrieved. Once he clicks submit, you will see the output here. Okay, so initially when we were talking about the command prompt, we were noticed that, for example, this particular legend, there are two images, right? So, for example, let me just take, okay, let's take the first line. This is the correct legend as per the image. For example, this one basically comes from here, which is perfectly fine. Whereas there is this second image, which is also has one. And where this one comes from is basically from here. So what the AI engineer needs to do is that he needs to go to this particular location of the file, and then he needs to remove the row from this file. Once he removes, the error will not be shown in the sheet anymore or in the UI anymore. So this is basically the same goes to the seal. See, this is not the actual one. This is a false positive. And then here, this is the actual correct one. Okay. This is for the error records. And here we also give them a folder location for them to rectify the knowledge database. Okay. Second section, it shows the knowledge graph. This is based on the components that the user chooses here. It builds up and shows the whole knowledge graph for this component and its parent component. And going down is basically the knowledge database, so which will have the hierarchy, which will have the header image, text image, and followed by the images as well. So for example, if I'm going to click the first one, first image, it shows the full main image and followed by all the segregated based on the segmentation. Okay. Let's say, for example, if I'm going to choose the first service plug, see this color will be associated with this color over here. This visual representation will be helpful for the mechanical engineer when he wants to reference this. Where is this particular component is? Okay. This is for this model training. So we have covered all the three sections of the AI engineer, which is basically the handbook, and then followed by the document processing and followed by the model training. Now let us go to the mechanical engineer part. Okay. So mechanical engineer, of course, he will have the same notebook. And then when we go to that mechanical engineer chatbot, when he clicks submit, the section is similar to AI engineer. However, he will not see the error records, basically because he is not authorized to make any changes. So that's why he will not see the error records. But however, in the knowledge database, he will see the two records. So if he sees the two records, he can just liaise with AI engineer to update it or correct it. Okay. So that's the end of my demo. Thank you very much.